Hello YouTubers, JitterEye here, and today I'm bringing you guys some Elder Scrolls Online beta gameplay. I kept this a few days ago. I didn't get to play that much due to like the usual stuff, school, homework, real life stuff, but I did get a first impression of the game and I'm gonna share that impression with you guys. So first of all, the character creation process is pretty awesome. You can really customize your character. There are all these options you can tweak and play around with, but there's one thing that's kind of saddening. When you choose like a race, the first step, you also choose your faction, and there are 3 factions. The Ebonheart Pact, which includes Nords, Dunmers and Argonians, the Aldmeri Dominion, consisting of Aldmers, Bosmers and Khajiits, and the Daggerfall Covenant, including Orcs, Britons and Redguards. Now, it's quite understandable that they've chosen to go with this model. When they're going for like an MMO, you choose a race and thereby your faction. Still, I would like to be free to choose like what race and what faction I want to join completely freely, as I would probably have been able to if this was a regular Elder Scrolls game. Now, the character I decided to create is a wood elf. I wanted to create like a copy of the character I used in my Neverwinter Let's Play with that Anfen guy, so I named her Thia Shadowreaver. I also wanted to try out the archery of the game, so I went and picked up a bow. You'll see that later in this gameplay. Unfortunately, it seems that they haven't improved upon the bow since like the early stages of the beta. It doesn't take much aim to hit your target with the bows, and generally it feels really cheap, like they haven't put much effort into making the bows awesome. All the other gameplay mechanics are working well though. The feel of the sword, the feel of the magic hat, the whole menu system, all of this is quite immersive, and it really feels like they've spent a lot of time making it enjoyable. Now, looking at the story a bit, it's nothing amazing, but it's quite enjoyable, and even though some of the dialogue is almost laughable at times because it's so cliché, the whole story, the whole feel of it stays true to the Elder Scrolls universe, to the other Elder Scrolls games. You could actually imagine the start of this game to be the start of an ordinary Elder Scrolls game. So overall, I really enjoyed my stay in this beta session. I really enjoyed the game at the current stage. They have quite a few things to polish, but it's a great game, and even though there are quite a few glitches, you'll see some of them. One of them is like this texture glitch thing where everything, not everything, but characters and weapons and all kind of stuff turn purple, and it looks really ridiculous. Also, there's sometimes this hiss noise that says shh for like 2 seconds, and then it doesn't happen for like minutes. It's quite frustrating, but it's not game breaking, and if they fix this for the final release, it's going to be a really enjoyable game. Still, I'm not too sure whether or not I'll buy this game, but that's because of the monthly subscription fee, which I really don't enjoy. But I guess if you're like used to MMOs and you pay every month for WoW, I guess you would enjoy this. The graphics are great, the music is great, the gameplay mechanics are great, and if you enjoy the Elder Scrolls as well, this is definitely the game for you. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the rest of the gameplay and that you've enjoyed this commentary. If you have any questions, drop them down below, and if you tried the beta yourself, be sure to post your experiences as well. Also, if you enjoyed, be sure to click the like button, and for more content, be sure to sub and share. Thanks for watching, I'll see you guys next time.
What? Slowly now. You've been through an ordeal. Take a few moments to collect yourself. Like you, I am a prisoner in this place. Yet so much more. I am the past and the future, both. I am despair and hope. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you. You must escape from this cell.
You there! We are escaping. Let me open your door. That's it! Quickly! You must escape before the guards return!
Quickly, follow Urgency.
Grab something to defend yourself from the rats. Don't be greedy. We have a lot of prisoners to arm.
Do not slow, Vestige. With the passing of time, any indecision becomes decision.
Whoa there! Are you alright? Heard fighting. You got more meat on your bones than most... What? The Prophet. Break him out, of course. I'm sure you do. He's a strange one, no doubt about it. A man named Menemarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag Bal.
Lyris Titanborn is a mighty and noble warrior. Trust in her.
These tunnels will eventually take us to the tower. Prophet's enclosure isn't far. Let's go. Damn it! Destroying the set.
Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between. Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best. Ah, Lyris. Girl's as mad as sheer Gorus jammies. Heart's in the right place, I suppose. Says she's got to rescue the Prophet to save us all from eternal torment. How an old blind man could do that?
All right. The good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you. I probably should have mentioned this before, but it never seemed like the right time. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet.
Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. Lyra sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold. The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Coldharbour. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you mustn't. Quickly now. We must not let Lyra's... It is time. If we are to return to our own realm, we must act quickly. Great Agathos, dragon god of time, your children are lost in the fog between worlds. They cry out for mercy. Hear my voice, Akatosh. I require your strength. The vestige awakens once again. Come here. We must speak. The voyage between worlds was both chaotic and violent. It deposited us in Tamriel, but some distance apart, and quite unceremoniously upon our heads. I lost consciousness myself for a time. For the time being, your journey must continue without me. Venture outside, explore this new place and learn what you can. Expose the agents of Moloch Baal, wherever you find them, for their means are perfidious, and their scheming is ever present. Explore this place. Speak to the locals. I sense that the catmen of elsewhere are present. So you may be in their territory. When I find a safe haven, I will contact you. Until then, be safe.
Nazamar prepared for such an event, but there are more injuries than expected.
You there, wet one. This one needs to speak to you. This one saw you fall from thin air. Pop, drop, splash. Roz would have tried for a backflip, but under the circumstances, this one is most impressed. A Daedric prince, you say? Raz has a nose for lies, but you seem clean as an ocean breeze. If anyone else asks you, where will you You should not. You should trust your instincts. Leave if you wish. No one will stop you. Or come with Raz and do what you can to help us recover. In the process, grow your stature and wealth. It is entirely up to you. Commander Karen, the moment? This recruit survived the shipwreck without injuries. You mentioned something about the shattered shoals, yes? Ilse, this recruit wishes to speak with you.
Yes. The Temple of the Morning Springs is an old Khajiit ruin not far from here. We excavated the Morning Stone from one of the chambers. As you can see, its supply of water appears endless.
We should speak privately. Before you depart, let's meet by the statues north of camp.